everybody, Chloe here. How are you? Tonight we are just doing a grazing board for dinner. So I have my friend Brian here. He's behind the camera. So if you are watching, shout out there where you're watching from. If you like grazing boards, any opinions or questions, and Brian will let me know. There's just going to be 3 of us because, you know, we're all social distancing these days. But I wanted to show you how I put together something like this, and this one's very casual. Okay, I'm going to start with some hard salami here for some meat. Yeah, like I said, this is what we're having for dinner here tonight. So I've washed everything, and so everything's nice and clean. This is still cold, although I do like, ooh, and I ripped it. I do like to let things warm up, but I'm gonna just put those right here. We're not gonna fill this whole board like you may have seen me do in the past, because again, there's only 3 of us. So we're gonna have some brie. So this is kind of a charcuterie board, which, you know, is meats, but it's kind of a cheese board. So I'm just calling it a grazing board, and we're just gonna put some things to complement the meat and the cheeses out. So who's watching out there, Brian? Anybody?
Amanda's here, Regina's here. I don't see any comments yet, so feel free to say hello where you're watching from.
Yeah, leave us a comment so that we know for sure that the comments are working there, because sometimes they don't. So, brie. Do you guys have a favorite cheese? I may be unusual in that I love the blue cheeses, but I'm pretty sure that brie is right up there being one of my favorites. Now,
Deborah says hi.
Hi, Deborah. Okay, I don't like this white on here, and that's the thing. Cheeses, you know, just they just get their rind can be the have the mold on it, you know, as cheeses age. So I'm just going to trim that off because I just feel better about that.
Maribel says hello from Alpine, Texas.
Hello, how are you? Is it hot in Texas? It is hot here in Florida. So I just want to show you how I'm just trimming that off. So if you have some cheeses in the fridge that have gone, you think they've gone bad, look out. Think about just trimming off that bad part, okay? So I'm just going to put that brie right there. Now I got to get rid of this.
Lori says hello from Michigan.
Hi, Lori. Okay.
Robin is saying hello from Australia.
Hello, Australia.
Sherry's from Mississippi. Andrea likes blue and goat cheeses.
Oh, you and I could share, because me too.
And Sheila, I think that's how you spell it. She's watching from Pakistan.
Oh my goodness, all the way from Pakistan. Is this something that you would serve over there? I wonder. Okay. I had some marinated mushrooms, so I'm adding those, and some of those I drained the juice right off of those. So, let's see. We're going to put some blue cheese out here along with the brie. And then I had some of these slices left, but you can tell what my husband and I like because the pepper jack is still here. We're not a fan, but it's one of my mom's favorites, so I'll give the rest of that to my mom. Okay.
Gail is saying hello from Dallas.
Hello, Dallas.
Helen is saying hello from Kentucky.
Well, thanks for tuning in, everybody. I'm so glad to have you here. I didn't get on a lot this week. I got on with the Painting the Rocks. I don't know if you saw that. If this is your first time watching me, let me know. I would love to hear if it's your first time. I do crafts, I do cooking, I do all kinds of fun things. Now, the interesting thing, when I decided to do this today, I realized that, you know what? I have lots of different things for serving cheese, but they don't all match. I really need to get myself something that all matches. Now, this is my husband's favorite, Boursin cheese, and let me tell you, I gotta check the date. Sometimes, if you're buying this, always check the date because I've seen it in the stores when it expires in just a few days. Okay.
Kathleen is watching for the first time.
Well, welcome. Let me know what it is you would like to see. You can look around at my page to see all the different things that I do.
Debbie saying hello from Deltona, Florida.
Oh, not too far from us. I'm in Celebration, Florida, just south of the Disney property. Okay, let's add some vegetables. It's kind of a joke because cucumbers are mostly water, but we're gonna have some cucumbers with, I've just washed this and sliced it really thin. But see, we're all just gonna sit around and pick and enjoy ourselves.
Willow saying hello, Chloe.
Oh, hi Willow, welcome. Wondered where you were. Willow, do you ever do a grazing board for the two of you, you and your fiance? Okay, I have some Blue Diamond all natural nuts, and I'm just gonna toss some of those out there. My husband loves these, so I know he'll eat plenty of those. So I'll try one too. Why not?
Peggy is saying hello from East Orlando.
Oh, okay. We're west, right? Yeah.
We're west. East would be over towards the airport. Kind of.
Kind of, but I think of the airport is kind of south of us.
Like Waterford Lakes is east.
Okay. I always like to put out some honeycomb. So I'm going to dig some of this out. This is local from here in Florida. And I'm just going to put some in. And I personally love honey with blue cheese on a cracker. And we're going to get the crackers out. Don't worry, the carbs are coming.
And Willow says she loves to do grazing boards.
We do too. Okay, and then I have this other little dish that I'm going to put some fig spread in. And I have these cute little demi-tasse spoons like this, which are just perfect for people to just get a little bit of. So I'm going to put and you could put these things, the honey, this fig spread, you can put that right on your board if you want. I don't like my board to get all sticky, so I like to put them in little dishes like this. So
Peggy says she's in Avalon Park.
Oh, okay. I haven't been over there, but I hear it's beautiful. Have you been over there, Brian?
Yeah, I've been through. It's kind of similar to Celebration a little bit.
Brian's been there. Okay, look at the board while I get the sticky honey off my hands over at the sink.
And Sheila from Pakistan, she says she loves your program and follows your shows for quite some time.
Well, wonderful. Thank you. Is that the person from
Pakistan?
Oh, from Pakistan. Wow. That is really amazing. I did not know that I had somebody watching me from Pakistan. If you are interested, for a person who lives by Orlando or people anywhere, Chaz and I have this craft subscription class that you can join, and we are going to hopefully, probably next year, do a craft retreat. And I think we're going to do it down here because we can rent a really big house so people can have their own bedrooms. Now I want to show you what I'm doing with my grapes. I like to cut the grapes. You know, I don't want people like having to be sitting there picking, so I like to cut them off the stem into little bundles so that when somebody goes to pick it up, they just get a few grapes. So that's just one little tip that I have.
And Veronica,
she told me I can call her Veronica. I know. Bless your heart.
She's a top fan, and she says hi, Chloe.
Hi. I know she is. Okay, I want to know, I want you guys to tell me, Brian will read them to me, what would be your favorite thing to have on a grazing board?
My favorite thing would be to Facebook to improve how I can read the comments on this.
I don't think that's on a grazing board, Brian. And to respond to them, when I'm by myself, I have to like get out of that window, and I don't like that at all. So I know there's only going to be 3 of us, but I don't know about you, but I think that there's going to be plenty of food here. What do you think? And if my husband, Brian and I kind of chased him away because he was watching TV in the other room, and I said, well, we're gonna film, so you got to mute that. And he was watching something with he had the captions on, so he could have kept watching, but
Nazi hunters is what he was watching.
Yes, so but he cleared out. So there you go. All righty. Andrea
says wine. She wants wine.
Wine. That's to accompany the grazing board. We're going to put a few strawberries out here, mostly for it to look pretty. There we go. But I'm sure that they will get eaten too. Anybody else have a favorite thing that they like to put on a grazing board?
Peggy says, are you only using one meat?
I am only using salami because that is all I have. And you know what? That's not true. I have some turkey in there that my husband would probably love. But like I said, this is not for company.
She didn't like shop for this.
No, I did not shop for this. This is everything. I try and keep a lot of these things in the house, cheeses, meats. I mean, cucumbers go bad fast, don't they? But we eat a lot of cucumbers. But I like to keep nuts, honey, the fig jam. I like to keep the stuff here so that and see, this isn't happening right now. But if someone were to stop by, I know no one's stopping by, some breadsticks. When you're making a grazing board, try and add some different shapes and textures. And that's why I like adding, and if you are serving prosciutto, it's really great to wrap it around the breadsticks. It keeps its shape that way.
Andrea says she likes olives and nuts.
Oh, olives. Yeah, I don't have any.
Lori likes aged cheddar.
Oh, I do like aged cheddar too.
And Willow says Brian is stopping by. Yes, that's true.
That's it. Brian's here helping me do some filming for the future.
I'm doing filming for myself.
Yes, Brian has a great TikTok channel started, and it's Brian. Is it Brian Trex?
Yeah.
Brian Trex, T-R-E-K.
Yeah, I'll type it in here.
Oh, he's gonna put it there for you. And he's done some really fun stuff over at the Disney park since they've opened. So make sure you check him out. And then I'm just gonna, I said I wasn't gonna fill this whole board, but I kind of did, didn't I? So I don't think we need any more. These are my favorite crackers.
These are my favorite crackers
to put on a grazing board or to have with cheese.
These are the best crackers.
I guess that's our opinion.
I could eat those, just eat them.
Just plain.
I don't need anything but those crackers.
Let's see. The Borson needs a spreader, so we're gonna put this one in here. Aren't these pretty? I mean, it was a lovely set, but they were all spreaders. This is great for that aged cheddar. You can take this and slice right off the top. But I think that I will put this one in the brie, and maybe the blue cheese will get a spreader too. I think that will work. So see, yeah, if you know a great little set of cheese knives and things, you might want to text it to me so I can find it. There we go. Crackers falling off. Isn't that great? That's going to be our dinner. And
you should talk about your Lennox plate.
I was going to. Lennox, earlier this year, they direct messaged me on Instagram. If you don't follow me on Instagram, I'd love to have you follow me. And they said, can we send you a gift? I'm like, yes, of course you can. Look at these lovely plates. And I love to put these out for a grazing board. And we only need 3, but I'll put the other one out there too. So we love Lennox. This one's my favorite because it's pink. So this one will be mine. The boys can pick from those over there.
So Lynn says we call these charcuterie boards in Canada.
Well, we do charcuterie boards here, but when we do a charcuterie board, it's more meats and less of the other things, okay? And grazing boards, I think it's kind of a new kind of name. But I love that a grazing board, you can do anything. You can do sandwiches. If you go back over to celebrateanddecorate.com and look, I did a dessert one for Valentine's Day. And that was definitely it was a sweet sugar overload grazing board. So I hope you guys liked this. A fun thing to pop in. I thought I was going to get a tablescape done for you guys this week, and I didn't, but it's coming next week, and it's kind of a late summer, early fall tablescape, so I will be on here live to share that. And I thank you all so much for watching, and I hope you have a fabulous weekend, okay? So, thanks again. Take care and enjoy.